Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about trapezoids and kites, definition, properties, theorems, and solving sample problems. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main lesson for today, which is all about trapezoids and kites. Trapezoid. When we're talking about trapezoid, a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. Okay, so these are the parallel sides of the trapezoid. No, ito, ang trapezoid kasi hindi pareho yung kanyang dalawang sides, no? The parallel sides are called the bases, and the non-parallel sides are called the legs. So these two non-parallel sides ay tinatawag nating legs. Ito naman, bases. The median of a trapezoid. The median of a trapezoid is the segment that joins the midpoints of the legs. It is sometimes called the mid-segment. So this is what we call the median of a trapezoid. Ito yung nasa gitna. Okay? So theorem, the median of a trapezoid is parallel to the bases. So ito yung median, parallel siya sa mga bases, no? Nakapagitna siya. So another theorem, the length of the median is one half the sum of the length of the bases. So pag inad mo daw yung base 1 tsaka base 2, then divide by 2, yun ang measurement ng median. So B1 and B2. Therefore, to solve for the median of a trapezoid, we have 1 half times B1 plus B2. Isosceles trapezoid, on the other hand, is a trapezoid with congruent legs. So, pag equal yung legs natin, therefore, we call it isosceles trapezoid. Properties of isosceles trapezoid. So, both pairs of base angles, okay, of the isosceles trapezoid are congruent. Ibig sabihin, yung A, congruent siya kay B. Yung angle ni D, congruent siya kay angle C. So, pareho yung mga sizes or yung kanilang mga degrees. Another is the diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid are also congruent. Meaning to say, yung line segment DB ay equal sa size ng line segment AC. Okay, so pareho sila. So AC or line segment AC is congruent to line segment DB. Okay, if given both base length for trapezoid ABCD, FG are midpoints of the legs. So we have the line segment FG. If AB is equal to 12, let's say ito daw, ang size ni A to B ay 12, ang B to C ay 24, ano daw si FG? As we all know, the formula for the midpoint is 1 half times B1 plus B2. So we will add B1 and B2. So we have 1 half quantity 12 plus 24. So that's 36 divided 2, or 36 times 1 is 36 divided by 2 is 18. Therefore, the measurement of FG is 18. Okay. If given the mid-segment length and the base length, so yung isang segment given tsaka yung isang base, hanapin natin yung isang base, no? So we have 7 and 21. We don't know what is the measurement of this DC, so we will use the formula, which is FG equals 1 half quantity AB plus DC. Okay, FG is the midpoint segment, AB is the upper base, and DC is the lower base. We're looking for DC, so let's substitute first the given, okay, and then cross multiply 2 times 21. Multiply both side by 2 to get rid of fraction. So we have this one. Or pwedeng cross multiply naman. Pwede naman yan. That's equal to 42 equals 12 plus DC. No? Pareho din naman yan. Or sabi ko kanila, 2 times 21. No? Then after that, ililipat natin. We will transpose 12 or we will do the addition property of equality. by subtracting both sides negative 12 or just simply transpose 12. So magiging 42 minus 12 siya. So we have 30 as our answer for DC. So this is equal to 30. What if your answer is lower than 21? Therefore, your answer is wrong. So, because in the figure, obviously, this is the longest segment. Okay? Okay, now let's proceed to kite. A quadrilateral that has two pairs of consecutive congruent sides, but opposite sides are not congruent, is what we call the kite. Okay, so this is an example of kite, no? It has two sides here that are congruent, and then the sides here are congruent. The angles here are congruent, but the angle here and the angle here are not congruent. So theorem for perpendicular diagonals of a kite. If a quadrilateral is a kite, then its diagonal are perpendicular. They form 90 degrees, a total of 360 degrees. Ayan. Yan yung kanilang ano, parang cross yung kanilang diagonals. So AC, line segment AC is perpendicular to line segment BD. Opposite angles of a kite. If a quadrilateral is a kite, then exactly one pair of the opposite angles are congruent. Here, angle A and angle C, ito, obvious naman, angle A tsaka angle C ay congruent. So we have this, but angle B is not congruent to angle D. Okay, let's have this one. Find the side lengths of the kite. So we're looking for the side. XW, side WZ, side ZY, and side XY. We will use the Pythagorean theorem in doing this because all of these are using the perpendicular or the diagonals. All of these form a four right triangles, I think. Yeah, right triangles. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem now. Let's start with this one, this portion. Uh, let's compute first this one. Okay, given the sides 12 and 20, find the hypotenuse, which is xw. So we have the Pythagorean theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Or simply wx squared equals 12 squared plus 20 squared. What is the answer here? That's 144 plus 400 equals wx squared. And we'll add the 2. We have 544 equals wx squared. Square root both sides to cancel 2. So we need to square both sides para makancel natin yung square root ng wx. No? So para maalis na to. Yan. What is square root of 544? And that's equal to 4 square root of 34. So you need to factor out this one. So that is, the factors of 544 is 1 perfect square and 1 not perfect square. Anong factors niya? 544 has a factors of 16 and 34. What is the square root? So it has a factors of 16 and 34, right? Ito yung mga factors na pag pinag-multiply mo yan, ang makukuha mo is 544. So what is square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 34 is equal to the square root of 34. The measurement of this side is also equal to the measurement of this side. So they are both equal. Therefore, if wzx is equal to 4 square root of 34, therefore the length of wz is equal to 4 square root of 34. So we're done with the two sides. Now we look for the other side, which is the xy. So still we are in the right triangle, so we can still use the Pythagorean theorem, which is 12 squared plus 12 squared equals xy squared. And 12 squared plus 12 squared is 144 plus 144 is equal to xy squared. And 144 plus 144 is 288. And squared both sides. And we will get 12 square root of 2. Because the factors of 288, yung factors niya ay 144 times 2. Tama? And as we all know, that 144 or square root of 144 is 12, and the square root of 2 is 2. Therefore, If xy is equal to the square root, the 2 is equal to 12 square root of 2, therefore this zy or yz, line segment yz, is also equal to 12 square root of 2. Okay, so they are just the same. Another, find angle G and angle J, given that angle H is equal to 132 and angle K is equal to 60. So to find this, remember that a quadrilateral has a total of 360 degrees. So since GHJK is a kite, angle G is congruent to angle J. So pareho sila. To do this, we have two measurement of angle G plus 132 plus 60 equals 360 as the total of the quadrilateral. Ito yun sa angle H, ito naman yung sa angle K. Two measurement of angle G, mean to say, we we let J equals G. Kaya, two measurement of angle G. Ginawa natin kasi pareho lang naman sila. Okay? So, 132 plus 60, 132 plus 60 is 192. If it is 192, ililipat ko siya, negative 192 yon. And we need to subtract, of course. And when we subtract 360 minus 192, we will get 168. So we will divide both sides by 2 to cancel this. So we have 84 for the measurement of G. If the measurement of G is 84, therefore the measurement of J is 84. To check, you can just, add all of this. We have 84 plus 84, which is equal to 168, plus 60 plus 132 is 192. 192 plus 168 is 360. The total should be 360 degrees. Nakuha ba? Okay, try this. RSTU is a kite. So find the measurement of R, the measurement of S, and the measurement of T, given that T is equal to X and S is equal to X plus 30 and U is equal to 125. So in order to do, okay, on the other hand, S is equal to 125 because they are congruent. So we can just add all of this, then equate to 360. So X plus 30 plus 125 plus 125 plus X. So we will add 30, 125, and 125. So we have 280, and then X plus X is 2X. Just transpose 280 to make it negative 280. So we have 360. So ililipat natin ito, no, para makita ninyo. That is negative 280. And 360 minus 280 is equal to 80. And then divide both sides by 2 to cancel 2 and to retain x. So therefore, the answer is 40. Thus, the measurement of t is equal to 40 because 60 x lang naman na nakalagay doon. And how about the measurement of r? So we will add 40 plus 30, that's equal to 70 degrees. So therefore, r is 70 degrees, t is 40, s is 125, and u is equal to 125. You got it? So that's all about the lesson on trapezoids and kites with different sample problems. I hope you learned something from today's discussion. With that, thank you very much for your listening.